How you doing, Regina? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through these numbers real quick. Looks like all you want me to do is show you how great I am at what I do. So this is what I will do. Tennessee, eight eight four 8682 709 4 3 6 5 Texas 144 000 0828 123 6 Ohio 099 7280 Georgia 561 and 8166 Michigan 167 8303 Florida, just like I said, 623 and 2591. If you were here live earlier today, you should be sending me at least $100 to $500 today. If you were here with me live earlier today, you should be sending me that amount. That's just reciprocating the love for what I do. 474, told you that number would keep falling over and over and over again and again and again. And 9160. Okay, let me see here. I was finishing up here. I don't want to get too sidetracked, so let's go and take a look and see. Okay, this should be rather easy to tackle. Okay, so I left off with okay, let's see here. 2591. Ladies and gentlemen, 2591 will be promised in the future. But how about this? On 728, I guarantee you would see this number by August 3rd. Straight 2591. From the future. I'm just going to go through these real quick just to see what I can see. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 671, 7 hours before the number dropped. Then you got to go to right there. The number one number was promised to show up and show out for the VIP. Focus on my top 5 3 digits, which I promise my top two big money patterns will manifest from the dates 724 to 731. I also guarantee it would drop in Michigan. Promise kept. Let's keep this moving. Oh, I do gotta look at this real quick. Okay. Okay, 2, 3, 6. All right, there you go. There you go. Your 099, ladies and gentlemen. That was Ohio. Ohio spoke and said, look, I'm going to give you the very next number, 236. 236 on a promise. You got to watch out for 459, watch out for 405 and 741. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have your 099. The only number on fire. A 5-year-old can pick out the number with the fire on it. I told you I would promise the fire would manifest between the date 728 and August 3rd. I also guaranteed it would drop in Ohio. Let me go over these real quick. Real quick. Okay. 8, 7. All right, we already know what that's coming from. 1596, 7130. 966. Okay, okay. We already know where it's getting ready to hit. We already know. All right, 2135, 9705, 8271. That's Ohio. 9702, extremely hot. 9702, extremely hot. Ohio, Texas, Michigan, Florida, North Carolina. 8166, 8162, 8163. Those are Georgia. 226 766 296 435 964 561. You know that's a Georgia number. Watch out for 527 and 206. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your 615 right there. I promised that number would show up and show out for my VIP. I told them top two big money patterns or triple dollar signs. Triple dollar signs will manifest 724 to 730. So I promised it would meet its deadline today. I promised it would meet its deadline today. Ain't nobody listening. You got 669, you got 144. Your 144 is a Texas number. Watch out for 209 728. You will see 728. 248 485 502 and 206. Again and again and again. Here we have your 144. Ladies and gentlemen, 144. I said you would see it between the dates 728 and 83. Then I turned around and promised you would see that number by today. Seven nine three one 1492. You can see that in Florida. 7961. All around the world. Same song. Watching out for 1493. You will see these combinations. 8820 is a Texas number. 2 states before, 2 states after. Seven nine four zero 7355 8863. Watch out for 7354. Watch out for 8682 in Tennessee. You're going to see 7353. You're going to see 9170. 992 488 Tennessee. 195 596. You're going to see 803. You're going to see triple eights. Watching out for 560 748 948 835. Those are Tennessee numbers, 2 states before, 2 states after. Ladies and gentlemen, learn that the 488 combination fall between the dates 729 and 84 in Tennessee. I did one better. I promised it would fall by today's date and put it as the only number on fire. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now I got some work to do. Let's check out a few of these real quick here. 8 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen, 8 hours ago. 8 hours ago. See, you don't get this type of information every single day. You don't get this type of sacred information any old kind of way. Look at this right here, ladies and gentlemen. You get to see it for yourself, just like I'm seeing it for myself. Let's do this a little more neater here. Do you see? I promised my VIP triple dollar signs will manifest on 7:30. I also guarantee that it would go to North Carolina within the next 24 to 48 hours. This was confirmed at 6:56 a.m. as I went through the cosmos to get this information. Promised straight today. Here's your proof. Congratulations to my VIP members who believe in the hard work that I do every single day, making sure you're a winner. And also, I want you to say thank you to 8872, because 8872 told us, look, put it like this. Focus on my top 4 digits, which I promise. My top 2 big money patterns, fire and triple dollar signs will manifest from 7:30 to 8:05. So keep that in mind that you're going to continue to see this combination. Okay? Also, I want you to keep in mind that numbers don't lie. If I got this information at 6:56 a.m. and I conveyed it to my VIP members at that time, and then I also put it onto the website, which takes a lot of tedious time to do. So again, once you find value in winning, that's when you'll join a winning team. But until then, you're going to continue to lose. I'm just telling you can win every single day just like this. These are all promised numbers. I promise 9160 would fall straight. I promise 623. I promise 167. I promise 6561. I promise 099. And I do believe I promised that one straight. I promise 144 would fall straight. I promise 884. Let's take a look at 000. Okay, 000. We automatically know 975. We automatically know 677, 828, 828. Whoa, boy. Okay, and triple zeros, 249, and 740. Also, let's see here. All right. Actually, we're going to go to your 474 now. Your 474. So I hope you wrote those numbers down for your triple zeros. It was just conveyed to me. That's all I should say and leave it at that. Okay. So for your 474, 474, 474, 474. On 728. On There we go. Let's go here. Let's see if we can do this again. This is a strategic formula. And as you can see, it always works the way that it's supposed to. Is that 326 giving up the information? If you remember, numbers don't lie. 326, 167 said 623, 623 said 474. I listen to the numbers. I feel every number. I see every number. And that's why I'm able to guarantee these numbers will fall. Right there. I also guarantee the double dollar signs will fall in North Carolina between the dates 7/29 and 8/4. You didn't have to wait that long. That was within the next 24 to 48 hours. 474 was delivered straight, ladies and gentlemen. And that comes from the information that was given to me off of 260. And I know I gave you this information earlier today because I go all the way back to the last date that they tell me to give this information. So a lot of you are getting free information and not taking advantage of it. But again, I have one more day that I'll be doing this on this platform for free. And then you'll have to go to a paid subscription to be able to hit straight every single day, multiple times each day. Okay, so we got the 474 straight, promised. Let's take a look at or 365, 4356, 3456, 3 days. As you can see, there is a level of accuracy here. But if you're not paying attention, there's no way that you can grasp any of this. This is why I tell people, focus on my top 4 digits. They will manifest between the dates 7/27 and 8/2. I also guarantee the number 4 number 1, 2, 3, 4 will fall. They drop 4365. Here's your proof. I'll do one even better, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Six, three. We are at 4635. We are at 4653. We are at 5346. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all better leave me alone. That's all I gotta say. And I told you I would do one better. I said you would see it between 7:25 and 7:31. Today is 7:30. I said you would see that number drop in Tennessee. These are catalyst states. Promise kept. Here's your proof. Eight hours ago, 8 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 8 hours ago. Everybody can see this, right? 122, 122. Uh-oh, let's go back. Nope. Okay, here you have it. 122 from 194. 122. They told me, promise them. 122, it falls straight. 122 told me, good, 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 good job. That's a very good job. Straight and promised. Let's check out 8449. 8449. 8494. Write down 8494, ladies and gentlemen. 4489. 4498. Write down 4498. 4849. 4894. 4948. That's a good number. 4984. 8449. 8494. That's a good number. 8944. 9 8 9 Okay. One, two, three, six, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 6, Texas. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 6, 3. 1, 3, 2, 6. 1, 3, 6, 2. Write down 1, 3, 6, 2. 1, 6, 2, 3. 1, 6, 3, 2. Coming from Michigan Midday. Okay, 1 hour ago. 1, 6, 3, 2. Coming from 2, 5, 9, 1. 2, 1, 3, 6. 2, 1, 6, 3. Boom, boom, boom. 2, 1, 6, 3. 2, 1, 6, 3. 2, 1, 6, 3. Top 4 guarantee. As you can see, I said it would be rolling between 727 and 82. 2, 3, 1, 6. 2, 3, 6, 1. 2, 6, 1, 3. 2, 6, 3, 1. 3, 1, 2, 6. 3, 1, 2, 6. 3, 1, 6, 2. 3, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 6, 1. 3, 6, 1, 2. 3, 6, 2, 1. 9 hours ago. 3, 6, 2, 1. 3, 6, 2, 1. 3, 6, 2, 1. 3, 6, 2, 1. 3, 6, 2, 1. 3, 6, 2, 1. 3, 6, 2, 1. This is going to show you how strong this number was. This is how strong that number was. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 hours ago, I gave this to my VIP members twice. I promised it would fall for my VIP. That's how strong that number was resonating after I had a conversation with 5931. So that's practically every number drawn was promised for today. 2591, let's go and do a little deeper research. I was just a little excited about the 2591 dropping straight, just like I guaranteed it would. So I'm going to go and we're going to take a look at 1259, 1295, 1529, 1592, 1925. I think that's a boom, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I guaranteed it right here. As you can see, conversation with 5821, guaranteeing 1925, the number 3 number between the dates 7/24, 7:30 being the deadline date. But ain't nobody listening, so let's keep it moving. We have, that was 2591. Let's go 2915. Let's go 2951. 2951. That's coming up next. 2951 is coming up next. 5129, 5129, 5192, 5219, 5291, 591 deuce, 5921, 9125, 915 deuce, 9215. Write down 9215, 9251, 9512. Last but not least, 9521. Okay, so at least we know that that number was officially guaranteed, but it was also guaranteed straight. And let's go straight to that. Let's actually go through these predictions real quick from earlier, and then I'm going to log off. Okay, 884 straight, I think. Nope, it's 448 and 488. 14 hours before it dropped. And here it is. I promised it would fall by putting it down on the number in fire. There is your 441. They dropped 144. I promised that number would fall today. And as you can see, 144, I confirmed 144 would fall straight. Your 561, I promised 561 would show up and show out today. I triple dollar signed it as proof, and I met my deadline on that prediction. There's your 099, 099. Remember, 099, we predicted that would fall straight. Your 167, I promised that number would show up and show out today. 7 hours before it dropped, I guaranteed you would see it today. Your 2591, as you can see, I said between 728 to 83, Florida, I guarantee it. Guaranteed, big money pattern, straight, double dollar signed it as proof you would see that number today. Okay, so I need to do 2591, so I got to do 623,474 and 9160. So I got work to do. Everybody at the winner's table, regardless, no matter what. And if you know what those terminologies mean, you should know that that means that I promise that this will happen. Again, if you're interested in joining a winning team, I'm putting together where you'll be able to win every single time you see me circle a number every single time you see me write straight on a number, and definitely every time you see me put a star by a number, because that means that I promised that number would drop. So again, as I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger with my predictions, remember it is requiring me to use a lot of energy. I'm finding myself going outside grounding 2, 3 times a day, where normally I was doing it once a day, once every other day. So, again, I'm going to see you at the winner's table no matter what. Join me at dynamicpredictions.onrender.com. Subscribe to a package before the first, and you'll get a great deal. Prices increase on the first, so you know, again, I'm still working for under minimum wage, so don't worry about that. It'll cost you roughly around about uh, just under $7 daily. I think minimum wage is just over 7. And these predictions are good for one whole week. So you're getting more than just a bargain. You're getting an investment tool that will change your whole life if you invest in it. So again, I'm like I said, I'm putting together investment teams. I'm going to start out with teams of a minimum of 4, and I'll start working my way up. And like I said, every time you see me circle a number or put a star by a number, put straight over a number, that means that you won. Okay, probably should go outside and ground up again before I go and do these other predictions for this evening. VIP members, look out for uh, this video to get uploaded to the Discord channel. Oh, and remember that once you get your package, take the receipt and email it to dynamicallydriven@gmail.com. I will be sure to extend a welcome to my private Discord channel, where you'll see all of the predictions. These are all of the predictions that you see. I'm loading these from the Discord channel, and I'm putting nothing but the promised and guaranteed numbers on the website. So again, I have limited availability, limited room, and limited time. The 8820 will come back. You're also going to see 9820 and 1028. You're going to see 8167 and 8165. You're going to see 8340 and 8301. You're going to see 7231 and 4375. Okay. Okay, I have no more news for you. I got to get out of here now and get ready on those predictions that I got coming up. I said, Florida, I got to do. North Carolina I got to do. And then I got to upload them to the website. So that's going to take me a minute. I love you all. I'll see you at the winner's table no matter what.